Hello and welcome to TJ Atarian. So it's about time I did another Atari video. This one is about having another look at the Atari ST Side Cartridge. Now I've been using this for a while on and off. Hadn't really done a video about the fact that sometime last year there was an upgrade to the firmware. I was a little bit late to download and use this myself. It's now on version 2. It's 2.2 is the latest stable release, I believe. So this is what I'm doing. It took quite a lot of time to set up this recording setup here because I'm trying to record my PC screen, the Atari ST, this camera, and also watch the Atari ST at the same time. So sort of made some changes to my setup. We are trying to do this all live. So you see we've got the Atari ST right there. Here is my PC, and up here we're going to be controlling it from the PC here in a little while. This is the Atari. The output of the Atari is coming to a SCART cable there. It's like composite RGB coming through that, but there's an output on this switch box which is going straight into my capture in the Linux box running OBS Studio. So quite nice I'm actually viewing and capturing the ST at the same time, because previously I wasn't able to do that simultaneously. But yeah, sort of done some interesting wiring to get this all working. So yeah, we're able to sort of show you there that, you know, this is all running live, but we're recording several video streams at once through OBS. Hopefully this is going to work, because it's been quite painful getting it to all actually play together. Okay, so what we have here, if you look at the screen of the ST, we have the side cartridge connected to Wi-Fi. Now I'm not going to go through the steps that are involved to do this, because it's all well documented on the Side Cartridge website, which I'll put a link to. But previously there was just a single firmware on the multi-device emulator. You could load floppies, you could run a GemDos hard drive emulator, and you could run hard drive images, which was wonderful. But now there's a new system. So if you have a look on here, I've already loaded... Oh, too many mice. This is what we get. I'll refresh that page there just to show you this is live. This is being served across the Wi-Fi from the Raspberry Pi inside the side cartridge, and what we can do here is load different firmwares onto the device. So there's various ones here: debug cartridge, DevOps toolkit. We're not going to look at any of these. There's also some interesting GPU demos that demonstrate how you can use the Raspberry Pi to augment the graphics of the ST. Not sure if there'll be any additional software to support that. There's a MIDI to IP system, all sorts of different firmwares. Oric computer emulator, I've not tried that yet. But the ones we're going to look at here are this one first, the file and download manager. So what we do is we launch it from the web interface, and on the Atari screen you see there it says launching app. The web browser says the same. In a moment the ST will reboot or launch the app, and it's connecting back to my Wi-Fi, but it's serving up a different web interface, so it will be momentarily. I think there's just a timer on this web page, but if I go back to the root, you can see it's already loaded. So we've got this file and download manager. This connects to a web archive of games that's been rather kindly provided. You can search for different titles and it will find discs that have it on there. So a game that popped into my head earlier for some reason was this one. Yep, and I see it is there, Techno Cop, which is on one of the automation menus. So we're going to hit the download button there. We're going to put it in the floppies directory. This is pointing to the SD card on the Sidecart device, or in the Sidecart device rather. So remember that, because it's not named, it's automation 62. I think that closed and completed there, did it not? Okay, so just mention here, this is where I think potentially there could be better functionality. The developer might have missed a trick here, because it'd be great if you could just now launch with a single click. Now you've downloaded it on the device, maybe there could have been two buttons there instead of just downloading, launching it. What we have to do though is just go return to booster, and the Atari reboots, and it should start to load the web interface. Here we go, we're back to the booster, and then we manually have to go into our multi-drive emulator. Okay, so what are we doing? We want to interrupt it because we need to load a different floppy. I press A to do that. We go to our downloaded disk, 62 there, select it with space. No gem drive, we don't want the hard drive. Floppy enabled, yes. We should be ready to go. So we go E to exit desktop. Knock something over. Joystick at the ready. Music, potentially recognise that. Anyway, Techno Cop number 1 on the menu there. Press that a bit harder. Let's see if this game loads, and it's what I remember it. Okay, so we're driving. Now I can shoot. Knock guys off as well. I can spin off though, which is a bit silly. Right, distance to crime scene, 13. Danger. Let's give me a different mission. No? Oh, it's taking me there. Right, okay. Oops, I shot a kid. Nice and gory. Two shots of a gun to get these guys, it's a bit crazy. How do I change the net? Oh, tried to change the net and get hit in the head. Not very good at this game, am I? Oh yeah, jumping, that was interesting, I remember that. Time that exceeded, was that where I messed up? Do I just leave because I messed up? Okay, let's try again. It's amazing how fondly you remember certain games, and then when you play them again it's like, this is very clunky. Or is it just that I'm not very good at it? Right, last one was a practice. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, come on. Right, okay. We had a little go of that. Not very good at that game. So, that was how you load games onto the device from a web archive. You can also use that file manager to copy things from your own local file system. Nice and easy. So if we reset the PC, reset the ST, You can see there it goes straight into the multi-drive emulator. We've also still got the GemDos available there. Let's maybe turn the floppy off and we'll exit to desktop. So the multi-drive emulator is quite similar to how it worked before. I think it's a bit easier to use, I'd say. So now there's my C drive, various files. I've got the Atari archive of discs here. So I'm just going to pick rather randomly. Who knows what we're going to load. Robozone. ST 4MB detected. Which works. Right, there's the logo. No, we won't continue. What I will do is reset here, and multi-drive emulator is starting. Oh, what happened there? I think I pressed a key. I may have confused it. Let's just hit the reset one more time. Oh dear. Okay, instead we're going to turn off the ST, clear the memory properly, turn it back on. Yeah, we had some stuff in the memory. Here what we're going to do is I'm going to press X to go back to the booster. And once that's loaded, I'm back here again, and I can choose one of the other firmwares, or I can go back to my file and download manager and look for some other games, either on my own hard drive or on those web archives. So yeah, this is quite slick. It's a definite improvement. Also, knowing that there's new version of the Side Cartridge hardware has also been released, it's rather nice that this firmware has been made compatible with the first revision of the Side Cartridge that I have. So a nice little bonus for any existing users. I can see some room for improvement. It would be great if there was like a launcher straight in this web interface almost instantly without having to launch into the file and download manager. You know, could there be a launcher integrated where you could simply select a floppy image, immediately have it mounted for you with a single click? I can see that would be relatively easy to implement. Or am I crazy here? I don't know. It's definitely a lot better than it was before, where you kind of had to manually deal with copying your files on and off of the SD card, and most of the time I just took the card out and loaded a load of games on it. It's great to be able to do it through the interface, but having to skip into one version of the firmware for the download manager, come out, launch the other one, yeah, it's still a little bit multi-step for me. But there you go, that's the Side Cartridge. Still a great bit of hardware for the Atari. Approaches things a little bit differently from things like the Ultra Satan, which more natively represents the drive to the ST. This is a different approach. I do find some discs I have compatibility issues. They don't run properly. I think I had one Pompeii Pirates menu that kept saying there was a virus resident, and I think it was detecting the software from the Sidecart that was emulating the disk itself. So not perfect, but yeah, it's a great bit of kit. It's quite slick to move around, so I'd still recommend Sidecart. Hope you enjoyed this quick little video, just showing what the changes are there. You can have a look at my previous video on the Sidecart if you would like, although you know that's a bit historic and outdated now. But yeah, this is what I'm going to be using going forward still to load games on my Atari ST. I don't see the need to buy any other hardware now I have this. So yep, thank you for watching. A few more Atari ST videos to come now that I've set up the recording to work again properly. Yeah, we'll see what else appears on the channel. I haven't got any other plans right now. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy my content, and see you in the next one.